Yale Brothers, episode 70. All right, welcome to another fun-filled episode of the Yale Brothers podcast. This is episode 70. My name is Chris Yale.
Vote for me. I'm Chris Yale. And this is Roger Yale.
I would appreciate all your votes.
Oh, God. My brother ran for was it student body president?
Treasurer.
And he came over the PA and he was all distorted, probably like I am in this mic right now. He was very enthusiastic.
Oh, no, it was president. And I blew everybody away because I was so loud on the
PA.
I'm the only one that knew how to work a mic, man. I didn't win.
Everyone jolly you a bit.
Oh, yeah, they didn't like my voice because it was very Urkel.
I'm Chris Yale. Vote for me. I felt bad for you.
Yeah, I felt bad for me too.
You tried. And I remember you sung once at a mass, and you made the Miami News with a picture.
Yes, I sang like a little angel.
It was. I knew you were nervous.
I was very nervous, but everyone loved the way I sang. So yeah, I fooled them.
May all the nations be glad and exalt.
Well, it doesn't matter. I did it for the Lord.
Be glad and exalt because you
rule, dude. You rule.
People in equity, the nations of the earth, right. You guide.
Lord, send out your spirit and renew the face of the earth. Amen.
Perfect. And you've also had some other public-facing things.
Public-facing?
Like you ran up during a performance of the magic show as a volunteer in L.A.
Yeah, I did. I loved it.
You darted up there. You didn't even hesitate.
No, man.
You weren't nervous then because magic was your wheelhouse.
I knew it. Hey, man, yeah, for sure. No, I wasn't going to miss that. Well, I knew Peter DePaula anyway. Or was it Doug Henning then? Peter DePaula.
It was Peter DePaula, and then we saw him again at Coconut Grove.
Yes, and I got to see him back. I called him. I made sure it's like, hey, remember me? I was Chris from the Magic Hotel.
You did?
Yeah, I said, so I really want to come see the show, and I think he got us tickets.
I think he did too, man.
And then I got a picture of me with him somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it, man. I got to scan a whole bunch of pictures. I'm going to probably try to rip off all the family pictures from Maria and Frank and everyone.
Good. Hey, did you go to that show? Or was it just me?
I went with you. I'm almost cussed, but this is supposed to be family friendly.
Why? Why is it?
No, it's not.
Why does everything have to be family friendly, man?
I don't even know what family friendly is.
Yeah, it means no cussing.
Oh, fuck. Listen, speaking of the Grove, thank you for reading my blog post. I just did.
It brought back memories, man. Nice times down there.
Man, I'm trying just to remember stuff. There's so much to remember. And so I have this little daily writing practice, and I figure sometimes I want to try to remember shit.
Yeah, good idea.
You know? So I published that on a Coconut Grove community page. I'm not sure. I don't want to get the name wrong, but I'll put the link on there. And people were it's all about growing up in the Grove in the 60s, 70s, and up to like 1980 something.
Yeah.
And so many people chimed in and read and commented. It was kind of encouraging. And people knew our little street. People lived, I lived there. I lived on the other corner of Tiger Tail and Kirk Street and all that. And that little cutoff at the end of Tiger Tail Court, that weird kind of diagonal tunnel-y looking
with
street.
The trees. You grew up in old Coconut Grove.
What a perfect community, man.
You got a lot of good responses. I love the picture of the old pharmacy. Growing up Grove.
I love it, man. That old pharmacy was a kind of the centerpiece. But we also, people knew people on the street.
Yeah.
Like the guy we called, you don't remember, but Paul, our brother Paul, God rest him, called this guy Mr. O once. I thought he was a cool old guy. Turns out some other guy said he was a P-51 pilot in World War II, and he was a hydroplane racer.
Oh.
Under the moniker John the Baptist. And I think he used, people used to test boats on the street.
No.
Like putting an outboard in a big tub, like a garbage can full of water, and testing an outboard, stuff like that.
No.
I don't know how it works. But his sounded cool. And he was Mr. O.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah. And people knew our neighbors on either side. And that's freaking so long ago, man.
Small town.
It's unbelievable.
Small little community. Coconut Grove, small, man, especially back then. It was an old enclave.
Yes, it's the oldest permanent settlement in the greater Miami area.
It's the coolest area in all of Miami, man, in my opinion.
Oh, I think so, too. Yeah. Absolutely.
At least it used to be. I don't know what it is now. Gentrified like everything else.
Yeah, starting in the 80s, it started like Mayfair and the Grove and all that bull.
Oh, the 80s in the Grove were a lot of fun, man, for many reasons.
Yes, it was a fast time.
Yeah,
but it's interesting. Vizcaya.
How about the Museum of Science?
I want to talk about that, the Museum of Science there and Vizcaya and all that. I just touched on the old 5 and 10 there, down off Main, I think it was called Main Highway, the pharmacy, the Royal Castle, Pinocchio's Pizza right next to in a complex with a convenience store called the Cold Spot. Remember that?
Yep.
We used to get stickers and comics and any kind of candy we wanted.
Sure, man.
How about that shark display that was for the Miami Seaquarium with that rotating shark, like a plaster shark on the way down to Key Biscayne?
Yeah, I remember it.
Frank told me it got replaced by a more family-friendly dolphin.
The shark was more fun. He looked dangerous.
He did look dangerous just rotating around in that little enclosure.
Oh, yeah. Rickenbacker Causeway. Entrance.
Rickenbacker.
Yes.
They should have like a guitar store on the way.
Huh? Yeah, okay. All right, man. All right. Well,
but growing up there was cool.
Yeah, okay, man. Nice talking to you.
Yes, you.
Man, would you buy me a Rickenbacker? That would be cool.
No.
Why not?
Baron von Richthofen was his name.
Remember when we used to go out into the swamp around Vizcaya and shoot BB guns?
Yes, I remember we got in trouble.
We were crossing over to Bay Heights, and I heard a screech on the other side of on what is that, Bay Shore? Here comes some detectives. Peed in my pants, man.
Yeah, we had to go over the wall. It was kind of a big kind of stone or whatever kind of.
Yeah, but once we got over the wall, then I heard the screech and oh.
Yeah, and then we messed up the guy's pants. He was cussing about. He was detectives.
Well, he shouldn't have worn those stupid ass polyester pants. It's not our fault.
Well, they happened to see us with BB guns propped up against the wall. We were going to grab them.
Yeah.
And then they came around, and our friend Billy LeBay, darted into the house.
Yeah.
Acting all hinky and shit. And then the cops came and told my mom.
And they took the guns away, and then later on they brought them back.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah. Well, they just wanted to make sure they weren't really rifles.
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything.
Unbelievable.
Shoot, I went up into the Hollywood Hills with those 2 BB guns with Jim. And into this spot we used to do just below the Lake Hollywood. There was a place where we used to do motocross riding around. We were in that little wooded area, and then I saw a cop pull up. He just came out and wandered up. He goes, I sure hope those are BB guns.
Yes.
I said, yep, they are. He goes, okay, all right.
I loved our old BB guns.
Yeah.
Go back to the Grove for a second. There's a place in the pharmacy building later on that became Eskil's Clog shop.
Yeah.
You went out with a little girl. That was your girlfriend.
Debbie Hansen.
Debbie Hansen. It was her mom's shop.
Yeah. Yeah. That whole family, all those girls had just straight, really blonde hair.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
But that Clog shop, I remember that.
Yeah, and then down there was I think Cozzolli's Pizza down there, and the same right next to it.
Well, right next to that building, I got my first fake ID.
What do you mean? You just went in and bought a fake ID?
You got one too.
We just went in there.
Yeah, we just went in. It looked totally fake. but it worked. It worked in London.
That's funny, dude.
Oh, I wish I could find
London,
that.
They didn't give a shit. As
long as they saw an ID.
They didn't care.
Nope.
They didn't care. So the Grove was just, to me, as magical as LA.
Somehow. The Grove was great. Miami was awesome in the 80s, too. For various other reasons of fun, man.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad to have been a part of it. I'm actually glad we grew up the way we did, going from place to place. It was a little awkward.
Remember that little bus stop thing?
Where?
Like around Dinner Key. It was like a little tiny little structure. You could
Was it made out of coral?
Like concrete or something.
Kind of.
Like just angular looking weird thing on the corner, and just a little structure.
Oh God, maybe not. Maybe not, dude. What was Sailboat Bay? Some lady talked about that.
I have no idea.
I remember that name, and I remember we went there with Dad. That's got to be near Dinner Key.
I don't know.
And what we called the Bay, David T. Kennedy Park, it became.
I don't know.
Anyway. But anyway, so much more to Plum. You know what I mean, Eve?
Well, it's very funny, man. I liked Eve Plum.
You liked her. She was your favorite.
Yeah. So listen, man, we can only plumb so much on this podcast about. You're gonna have to keep blogging about it.
Okay, I will. Well, let's switch gears then.
To what?
Why am I getting latency issues at Lulu's from the PA?
You got to work that out. I don't know. I'm not the sound man.
That.
I'm not the sound man. Try another channel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Switch another channel, because I'm jamming away, and all of a sudden there's just a brief delay between the time I hit the key, the time it comes out.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. I thought I fixed it with my velocity curve, but that has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't sound. I can't hear it.
Well, you're not listening to me.
Okay. So it may be something with the processing. I don't know how to work that, and I'm not the sound man.
No.
So this is what you could do. Just get the owner's manual for the PreSonus StudioLive 16 and thumb through it. There might be presets on that.
I'm just going to plug it into another channel.
Yeah, plug it into another channel and see.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
What are you doing? You're all alone at the house.
Yeah, so I'm taking care of the animals while Betsy's up seeing Katie and the family.
That's the way to be, man. Is everything manageable over there? Everything gone to hell in a handbasket?
Nothing goes to hell in a handbasket when I'm in charge.
Or you in charge?
Everything's completely organized, man.
Oh my God.
Feed the animals.
Well, that's good.
Walk the dogs. You make sure I'm going to clean up this house. It's not bad. I clean as I go.
No, that's nice. It's nice.
And I am going. I'm going. So I'm going to clean up I'm going to clean up the scene of the crime.
Yeah. Well, God knows what you've been up to over there.
Nothing bad, man.
Probably not. Who said bad? No one said bad.
Well, God, when that implies God knows what you've been up to.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm just doing a lot of reading, playing electric guitar, a little louder than I usually do.
Oh,
I wish I knew how to play. It would be better, but
Does anyone knock on the walls?
No, I'm just playing through this little Roland Micro Cube. It gets a little loud though.
It's a nice little practice amp.
Yeah, and I put a little amp modeler in front of it.
Well,
because the modeling switch is broken. I can't. It used to have 6 different amp sounds. Now it just has. It's stuck on the Fender Blackface, which is fine. But to get distortion and all that, I have to get them put an effect in. I don't like it.
Well, why don't you just haul out that California Blonde amp?
I have it right here.
Crank it.
I do. I have it right here. It's got it's a 112. It sounds great, man.
You'll get some sort of letter from the HOA.
No, it's much richer. But the little practice amp's easy. Well, yeah. The Blondie's easy too. Just turn it on. Same thing.
And turn it up to 11.
I shouldn't think so, man.
No. What kind of reading? The last time you said you were doing reading, you were reading a John Hyatt book.
Yeah. It's over.
What are you doing? You're lying. You're not reading anything.
I didn't say anything, did I? I didn't say anything. I said nothing.
You said you were reading.
Oh, my Bible, really. That's it.
Oh, that's good. Did you learn anything new?
Actually, it's always fresh and new to me, man. When I pray before I read and, try to meditate on things.
That's that's nice, dude.
Is it?
we got a regular C.S. Lewis over there chomping on a cigar.
I am reading The Weight of Glory, a book of essays of C.S. Lewis.
See, I had no beef with C.S. Lewis.
Why would you?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, who really would?
Yeah. Well, people, you can't. Scholastically, you can disagree.
Yes. I never read any of his fantasy books.
Oh, no, I'm not into any of that stuff, man.
What is it called? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Narnia.
Narnia, yeah. But the only book, C.S. Lewis book, I've read some biography of C.S. Lewis that I borrowed from you. And then, of course, Mere Christianity.
Oh, yeah, I never got that book back, by the way.
Oh, yes, you did.
I sure didn't. Nope.
Well,
I didn't.
I must have lent it. Must have loaned it to some heathen.
Hey, man, I'm on this website. I mean, Facebook page, all kinds of cool pictures. Rickenbacker Causeway.
Yes.
With a guy standing on what looks like a GTO, but it's a 67 Pontiac Tempest.
My.
It looks like Maria's old car, but it's not.
Where are you, on the Facebook page?
Yeah. Anyway, that's some cool stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm reading. I mean, I read all kinds of things, man. Oh, I know what I'm reading. I'm reading that James Altucher, Choose Yourself.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The sentences are structured strangely in many.
Yeah, I think
I'm not reading it for that. I'm not reading it to grade him. And he's got some good ideas, man.
I love it. I used to love his podcast.
I put it on for fun last night. He's talking about crypto and the state of finance now and all that. Pretty interesting. He was interviewed by somebody, so yeah.
Yeah.
He's a strange cat.
Yeah, interesting though.
Yeah.
Interesting guy.
Interesting man. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm still slogging through Main Street by Sinclair Lewis.
Oh, at least you're done with how to read
that.
At least you put. Are you done with how to read a book? God.
The Mortimer Adler 400 plus page. Yes,
please, dude, please. Who has time for that?
Well, I wanted to read it because, you know, he's the guy behind the Syntopicon and all that.
So what?
His co-author, Van Doren, in this co-editor, was in. I come to find out he was part of that scandal, that big game show scandal back in the day, where he was fed answers.
Oh,
you remember that thing? I'm going to look it up.
No. Kind of.
I don't know what game show it was, but it was something like that. It was a big scandal about it.
You hear Jangy crying?
Yeah.
Jangy
doesn't like this.
Hold on.
Doesn't like the sound of your voice.
Hold on. Let me try to get him somewhere. Yeah, so that's cool.
Did your dog go to the bathroom?
He's outside. I don't know what he wants.
Oh, God. Probably wants Betsy.
He's sitting out in the sun. No, he doesn't. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, man, I'm trying to bone up on my left-hand boogie woogie skills.
So you're boning up, are you?
Boning up with my left hand. I got a lot of work to do with my left hand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But, I mean, I'm not getting any younger. I might as well get really good at it.
You might as well bone up, man.
As good as I can bone up.
Well, that's usually what bass players are for, but, you know.
I'm not as good as I once was.
We're not in a full band, so we need some bass.
Oh, hell, bass players will get mad at my ass. I'm down at the very bottom usually when I play.
What do you mean?
There's a meme that has like that octave plus blocked out.
Yeah.
And it says for bass players only.
Yeah, seriously. A lot of times keyboards, keyboardists step on everyone else's toes unless they're tasteful.
Well, in a duo, you have to bone up and hold up the bottom.
Yeah, you do, man. So, just do that. Don't worry about the right hand. Don't play. Do that. That's cool, man.
Just do the left hand?
Yeah, just do the left hand. Do the left hand with your right hand. Like down at the bottom of the keyboard. And then, you leave your right hand free to wave at people.
I do. That.
Oh, no, leave your left hand free to wave at people. Your right hand's down at the bottom.
No, I better get used to it. No.
What do you get yourself one of those little super balls and squeeze them and just exercise?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say it's too late for me, but I could certainly get better.
Well, man, I'm thinking as far as writing and all that, I think I spend too much time worrying about my guitar playing. Well, I'm not very good and all that. But
use what you have.
No, I feel like I'm spending too much time about guitar-oriented stuff when I should just be on Logic, making stuff up, piddling away on keys or anything, man.
Yes.
Just like tinkling out little melodies and things and just fleshing them out. That's you don't have to be at the mercy of any instrument to write a song.
No, of course, certainly not.
You just, that's what voice memo's for. You just hum a little melody and it's
You're old. You're a Tin Pan Alley twin.
You don't know, but people, kids, very funny. Kids don't even, you don't need to be stuck. You don't need to, I'm the greatest guitar player. I want to work on work on your chops, but that's not going to help you write a song. It's not going to help you write a song, man.
No, of course not.
So,
and the fact that could it be I'm the greatest guitar player.
Who? You?
No. Yeah, I'm the greatest guitar player. I'm the greatest, but it doesn't stop me from wanting to get better at my left hand.
Exactly. I want to get better too. I don't play a lot of electric, and but when I start, that's what recording. I do it for recording.
Oh, I get it, man. I used to play the Selectric.
The IBM Selectric?
Yeah.
Do you wish you still had it, or it would be useless?
I don't give a shit about it.
No.
Hell no.
Now Jangy's whining from outside wanting to come in.
Of course, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
He's very neurotic.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh,
but that's okay. I just wanted to touch base with you.
Well, cool, man.
So this little remote thing, and I got to work it too anyway.
Oh, so yeah, that thing that we heard at the top here, that was just me fiddling around.
No,
so
good.
you know. Anyway, more of that.
Fiddle about. Okay, Uncle Ernie, that was good. I'm glad you found it.
You're funny, man.
I'm your wicked Uncle Ernie. I'm glad you can't see or hear me.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly what it is, but I'm not going to keep on with it.
No, you don't have to.
So I've overdosed on Ben and Jerry's Americone Dream this weekend. Eating too much bad stuff.
Well, dude, it's better than. I thought you were going to say you overdosed on Benadryl.
No. Oh, no, yeah. How fun is that?
Thanks, Mark. Oh my God.
Yeah, anyway. But so I've been eating, now I have let's see, I ate that chicken quesadilla, which is great.
Yeah, we got the same thing at Lulu's.
Yeah, I have Oreo Mint Thins. I have Hershey's Kisses, Americone Dream. Let's see, I'm down to that cheeseburger you bought me, and Martha bought me a mac and cheese bowl from KFC.
Well, how good stuff. Long are you going to sit on the damn cheeseburger?
No, it's McDonald's. It could be, you can keep it for years.
Yeah, outside of the fridge.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a piece of bacon on it in a minute.
Oh, hey, check this out. I went to, for the second time, I went to a new gym with Wes called the Pump House. Friends in Pittsburgh would call it the Pump House.
Yeah.
I had fun. I have vague muscle aches today.
Vague?
Wes is also my trainer. One time I went there and I felt muscle aches and stuff I didn't even, so unfamiliar areas.
Well, this is how I get muscle aches. Go up and visit Miles and throw him around for a weekend, man. Let him.
Yeah.
Oh. two and a half year old tank, man. And, throwing him around and then, trying to support your body while you're doing it, impossible.
No, man.
Just keeping him safe, you know what I mean? Like hanging him upside down, picking him up.
Yeah. Upside down.
Oh, yeah, I love him.
No, me too. He's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
what was I going to say?
Elijah turned 12.
That's unbelievable, too. Unbelievable.
Yeah. What are you going to say, man?
I forgot.
Okay, that's good.
I'm your wicked Uncle Ernie. I'm glad you can't see or hear me.
You won't shite as I fiddle the bite. Man.
You did it. You did it. I wasn't going to do it.
That's ridiculous, man.
That's fun. That's awesome. From the mind of Pete Townsend.
Oh, man. Something probably happened to him.
Yeah, probably. God knows what's happened to him.
Oh, yeah. God knows.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, I'm out of here, bro.
Okay, well, happy episode 70. Thanks, everyone, for having a listen. We're still at it. We've been a little sporadic, but hey, you get what you get, So there it is.
You get what you get.
Get what you get, man.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, so we are the Yale Brothers, yalebrothers@gmail.com.
And you can still find us on Facebook.
Rock and roll.